All right, what's up, everybody? Want to run through the process real quick of adding new songs to Planning Center and kind of some best practices with that. I'm logged into my church, but of course, you'll be logged into whatever church you are using this for. But it all starts up here at the Songs tab. And of course, you'll need proper editing permissions to be able to do that. You know, you have to be an editor or above permissions wise to be able to add new songs. It's pretty straightforward though. You just go up here to the corner to add a song, and then you do want to make sure that you are connected to your CCLI license. And if I can remember how, we'll run through that in a second just to make sure you're good there. So if you have a song that is in the CCLI database and you are connected to your CCLI account, then you can just start typing the title. Let's see, maybe. Okay, so let's say if we wanted to add No Weapon by Fred Hammond. So here it is right here. And it does a lot of the work for you if it's in CCLI. And then you can tag it by type here. I would call this Modern Worship. And then under the arrangement, you can call it default arrangement. That's what it'll call it. Or you can say this is basically going to be just for you to look and be able to go, whose version of the song is this, or who did this. So I'm going to put Fred Hammond. Length. If you want to put this just helps you if you're doing a minute by minute plan in Planning Center. BPM. This is cool if you want to know how fast your song is. Then this is the website that I use. I use a website called songbpm.com. And literally just about any song you can find, and it'll tell you the tempo of it. And there you go, 78 beats a minute. So I would put 78 beats a minute, and it is in 3/4 time, or 6/4 time, or 6/8 time, really. It is slow. And it is gospel, and I believe that is a custom tag that I've added. And then you'll have to find the starting key. It defaults to A major for some reason. I guess that's just because alphabetically what it wants to do. So you just find whatever the actual starting key is. You don't have to put an ending key, but if there are key changes, if it went up, then you could put the ending key here. If the lyrics are already in CCLI, then it may import the lyrics. It also, for a lot of newer stuff, will import the chord chart with it. So I'll show you maybe how to do something where it imports the chord chart automatically. So let's see. We're going to look into it now, and that's it. The song is added now to Planning Center. And let's see if it already added the lyrics. It did not. Okay, so sometimes it says it can, but it can't if they're not in CCLI that way. So I'll go ahead and show you this. I like to do this to make my own charts and oh, there it is. Okay, good deal. So you can use, this is how I recommend getting your lyrics for Planning Center. Just set them up exactly the way you want them to read here in Planning Center, and then you can import them from here to ProPresenter just by copy and paste by going to this lyrics and chords thing. If you try and import using this, it's going to read from a PDF and it's not going to copy right into ProPresenter. But if you do it from this lyrics and chords, then not only can you get the lyrics, but you can also, with a little bit of learning of what's called Chord Pro, you can make your chord charts. So let's say I'm in my original key, B flat, and you basically, anytime you want to put a chord, you put it right before the word that you want it to be over, and it shows up on the other side here. And you just put it in brackets. So I would go No Weapon, that's going to be an F over A, formed, and I'm going to put this one in the middle of the word because I want it to come on against. So like that. I like how they put the A in at the end of the lines. That's nice. So there's actually some Chord Pro tutorials inside right here if you want to learn Chord Pro. Comes in very handy actually for making your own chord charts, and you can do a lot with it, including transposition. Like if there were two key changes in this song, then use Chord Pro to just copy and paste, and then it will do the transposition for you. So that's very cool. So that's kind of the basics of importing a song. Now, you want to put reference files in here to listen to. There's a couple different ways to do that. You can literally just drag and drop. Like let's say I have a let's say I have an MP4 here that I want to put on here. This is just random, but then I can literally just drop it into the arrangement and it will add it. And I can put it, if I am doing different keys, like if I've got, okay, B flat is a key for a male singer. If I want to add another key version for a female singer or something, then maybe I want to put it in E flat and I'll call it female lead. If you've got somebody like an acoustic guitar player that might use a capo or something like that, you can add an alternate key here, and that would be, so if they're playing an E flat, then it makes them a chord chart that is in the key of D and tells them to put a capo on the first fret. And so then they are in E flat with everybody else, but they're playing in D with a capo. So that's cool. And then you could take this file and you can drag it to whichever key it fits for. Or check this out. So this is B flat. If you click this button here, it will transpose for you and make a new version of that file. So I'm going to say this is in B flat, and I want to transpose from B flat to E flat for my female lead. Now it's going to sound funny, but it'll put you in the right key. It's going to transpose it up and transpose, and it'll say over here transposing, and when it's done, in just a minute, then we'll see it, and then it automatically tries to put it in the right key. So there it is. There's my new file, and it will raise it up. And now it'll sound like a chipmunk, but it'll be something that your musicians can practice with and your singers can practice, vocal parts with. And that's really about it. You can create a sequence here if that is important to you. You can put, verse, chorus, all that stuff. And if you want to, you can automatically sync this up with ProPresenter, and you can make ProPresenter create a sequence from your sequence here in Planning Center, which is kind of cool. You can add notes to the song here if you want, and that's really about it for adding a new song. So if the song is not in CCLI, then the process is really the same. You just have to input all the lyrics yourself, and then make your own chord chart. That is basically the process for adding a new song in Planning Center. Hope that is helpful. Thanks. Bye.